Welcome to Mr. Beefy's Boxing, or just Beefy's Boxing, where we cover all kinds of boxing news and boxing subjects, where we have the meats by the pounds and covers the fights by the rounds. Before we jump into the video, be sure to like and subscribe so we can get the channel out to as many as possible. Now, on to today's topic. So, Richard Torrez is making some big moves, and this is all coming from TalkSport. He sat down and did an interview. Apparently, he's moving on from his father being his coach to BigBoMac, and it's going to be great. Apparently, Richard Torrez's next fight against Frank Sanchez will be full of first. It'll be his first time competing in a world title eliminator, first time someone's boxing in the shadows of the Pyramid of Giza, and the first time he's fighting as a professional without his father in his corner. When speaking about it, he says he's actually my trainer right now. We linked up late last year. He's going to be in my corner for the Sanchez fight. It's incredible being able to see Crawford every now and then. He continues and says also a lot of my old training partners are with BigBoMac, like Jamar Talley and Jared Anderson was training with me as well. Going into details about it, he says it's been some great work and I'm really thankful for it. We started training together in December, early January, to see if it fitted, and everything was going pretty well. And when asked about how this is going to affect his dad's role in his camp and training, he says, my dad is taking more of a father role now, and just being ringside, cheering me on while BigBoMac becomes my main guy. But with that being said, my dad did teach me everything I know, and I've even heard from BigBoMac that I have all the tools necessary to be successful. We just have to know when to implement them. So I'm always thankful for everything my dad has given me, and moving forward, I'm just excited for the future. And now speaking about the past fight that got postponed and now it's happening, he says, I was upset and a little discouraged that my 8-week camp had been shoved away. And then a week later, I found out I had the opportunity to fight in front of the pyramids. Then he speaks on Usyk. He says, but after this, if I get to fight Usyk, that would be so cool. I have played him in a video game. He's lit. He's a legend. If I get to fight a legend, I would love that. I've got to the point finally where every guy I fight is going to be a heavy hitter. And that is something I'm excited about, because when I fought these guys when I was first starting and no one knew who they were, it was almost scary to me. The more that I've looked into Torrez, the more that I'm just liking this guy. I think this guy is awesome. And, you know, for us over here in the States and all that, he's probably one of our best current fighters, our best potential fighters so far. And, you know, we don't really have many that we can say that about. And I just hope that BigBoMac can turn him into the next Crawford. You know, the Crawford of the heavyweights. That would be so dope. I would love to see Torrez versus Atama. If everybody can get their shit together and make that fight, it would be a great fight. It would be a banger, and it'd be a great way to introduce Moses into the American people, and also a good way to get Torrez more known to the UK and all that. I just think, you know, as a fight, they're both in their prime. They're both great fighters, and I want to see it. And I think this is a great move by Torrez. BigBoMac, he was my trainer of the year, I think, last year. Then I think before that was maybe Andy Lee. But BigBoMac, every year he's always a contender. Anyways, let me know your thoughts below. Well, that was the final bell. The video is coming to an end. Before we end the video, I gotta say one more time, thank you so much for watching. Remember everybody, it's all about attitude. There is no progress without struggle, so stay in there. I've been your host, Mr. Beefy, and you all have been fantastic.
Sit back and listen to the beat.